Okay, hello. Okay, today I'm going to present about the lymphatic system, mainly about the formation of the interstitial fluid. Okay, first of all, we know that artery contain um, it have high pressure. Okay, because it has small diameter. Therefore, this is have higher pressure. Okay, so as you know, in blood circulatory system, the blood plasma, okay, they transport blood plasma they transport, for example, red blood cell or erythrocytes, um, glucose, okay, and then they travel through here. So because this arterial end is under high pressure, so this pressure is enough to make um, the content in the blood plasma to leak out of the blood capillaries. So they leak out here into a space called interstitial spaces. So they fill the interstitial spaces and constantly buff the cells right here. So this will be called interstitial fluid. So interstitial fluid is very important for exchange of materials between blood capillaries and cells. So like stated just now, this blood plasma carry the important things that they carry is nutrients such as glucose and oxygen, of course, um, through the erythrocytes, RBC. Okay. So what will happen? They will diffuse into this these spaces called intercellular spaces, and then they will diffuse. Sorry, let's make that again. They diffuse here, right? So they will diffuse again into this body cells. So as you know, in respiration, we need glucose and oxygen to carry out respiration. So this is very important for the cell to generate energy, of course. So just say glucose and oxygen diffuse into the cell. At the same time, the body cell will also excrete waste products. So waste products are mainly they contain CO2. They diffuse out of the cell. So again, let me explain. The first process is the blood at arterial end of capillary is under high pressure. So why is high pressure? Because as you know, artery have small lumen and thick muscular wall. Remember? So what will happen is the pressure, high pressure, causes fluid here, fluid from here to enter the spaces between cells, which is called the intercellular spaces between cells. Okay, so let's just be simple. Here, the one that I highlighted here. Sorry, it's quite messy. The one here. Okay. Okay. And then what would happen is that it will fill the intercellular spaces and buff the cells. It's like they're making the cell fill with the things that they diffuse into the intercellular spaces. Okay. So the important part is nutrients. Sorry. And oxygen gas. Okay, let's just make short form. Diffuse from the blood into the body cells through interstitial fluid. So let's call interstitial fluid IF. Okay, IF. So at the same time, CO2 will diffuse out. Diffuse out is a product of respiration, just like you have learned from BC. BC is body cells. Okay, just use short form here. Through interstitial fluid. Sorry. Interstitial fluid through the blood. Back here, there. So just so you know, they diffuse out of the cells and then they diffuse back into this. This is the blood capillary. So where blood is circulate through, the blood they will travel here. Okay. So they pass through here. Just so we know, this is a vein. So this is called. I'm sorry. This is called the venous end of capillary. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry. This thing, yeah, this is called the venous end. Just so the venous end of capillary. The travel through here, as so we know this is under lower pressure. Lower pressure. So what will happen in lower pressure? So what will happen is water. Sorry, let me just write here because it's not clear. Water, mineral salts, and waste products like CO2, carbon dioxide gas from the products of cellular respiration will flow back to the capillary. Which capillary is right here. Okay, it will go back here and then not all but 85% of the interstitial fluid, or we call it tissue fluid, will 85% of interstitial fluid will flow back into the venous end. Where is the venous end? So right here. they will re-enter the venous